Should pregnant women really be getting chiropractic adjustments when their back hurts or any other part of their body hurts? Well, we're going to talk about that right now. How you doing, everybody? I'm Dr. Todd Boyd with Origins Chiropractic House Calls, Charlotte's premier mobile chiropractic practice here in the Charlotte area. This question about whether or not pregnant women should be getting spinal manipulations while they're pregnant is a question I get all the time. Now, it's important to understand about what's going on in the pregnant woman's body when they're experiencing all this pain. See, the further along you get into your pregnancy, or the closer you get to term, your body begins to secrete a hormone that's called relaxin. Now, relaxin, that's the main hormone that acts on all the ligaments of the body that allows those ligaments to become stretchy or a little bit more pliable. Now, it's important that this happens so that the baby can actually pass through the birthing canal by allowing the hips and pelvis to actually spread apart a little bit. That way the baby's able to pass through and then the bones go back together. The problem is that this relaxin, it doesn't just act upon the ligaments of the hips and pelvis, but it acts on all the ligaments in the body, which means that you get this hyperlaxity throughout the entire body. I get pregnant women who come to me all the time with where they roll their ankles real easily, or they throw their neck out, or their lower back, or their elbows or wrists, carpal tunnel, all these things. And it's all because their body is getting ready for that delivery process. Now, if you go to your OBGYN, oftentimes, they're going to tell you that your choices for pain control are extremely limited, usually only allowing you to take Tylenol or over-the-counter acetaminophen. Now, at first glance, that sounds like it's harmless enough, but the problem is that when you start taking acetaminophen, you got to understand that acetaminophen or Tylenol, it's broken down in the liver. And when women get that green light saying, oh, my doctor said it's fine to take Tylenol for pain control, you got to understand sometimes these women, they're popping a lot of Tylenol. And the more they take, it starts to get, as it gets broken down the liver, it causes stress on the liver. And as a mother who is trying to develop this newborn child, having your liver all gunked up full of acetaminophen is not really the way to go. And so chiropractic in reality is the safest and best option that you could do for pregnancy, because what we do is we go in and we find the misalignments throughout the spine, the pelvis, wrists, ankles, you name it, and we can gently move those bones back in place. The fun thing about adjusting pregnant women is that their bones, their joints move so easily, so it typically takes very little force to do it. Sometimes I've adjusted the neck just with these two fingers, and it's super simple, and they get instantaneous relief in the process. Obviously, as they get further along in the pregnancy, they secrete more of the relaxin, and that starts, it typically will come back again depending on their activities of daily living. But this is where periodic adjustments, whether it's once a week or once every other week throughout the pregnancy, can make a profound difference in the pregnant mother's body. And it also allows for a much easier and much more stress-free delivery during that special time. So if you have questions like this, or if you have other questions for me, please feel free to reach out to me. But as far as the pregnant women, absolutely find a great chiropractor and get adjusted on a regular basis. I promise you, your body will thank you for it. Thank you very much. God bless.